Hi, I'm estate planning attorney Michael Redden. Today we're going to talk about who needs an estate plan. Before we get into that, if you have any questions about estate planning, anything in this video or other things about your estate, and you want to talk to me, go to setestatemeeting.com and you can set up a free time to talk to me either on the phone or in person. So that's setestatemeeting.com. I'm asked this quite often, do I even need an estate plan? Do I have enough assets for it? Am I old enough for it? And really, the answer is if you're over 18, you need an estate plan. And even if you think you don't have one, you do. Because if you were to pass away tomorrow, the law has a set way that your assets are going to be handed out, even if you don't tell them how you want it to be done yourself. And the way that your state of Minnesota here, wants to hand out your things after you pass away might not be exactly what you want. And it's also important to do estate planning if you're over 18, because at that point you have some stuff that you may want to pass on, but the other part of that being you may want to have wishes about how you're buried or things like that. And estate planning includes more than just when you pass away. Even when you're 18 and you're first moving out of mom and dad's house, there may be some things back home if you go off to college, or even if you live in mom's house, that you may need folks to take care of if something were to happen to you, right? You could have an accident or any kind of things like that, right? And so you might want to set something up at that point to have someone chosen to make medical decisions and things for you and to get that medical information, because once you turn 18, mom and dad don't have unlimited access to your medical records or things like that. It may be difficult for the doctor to even tell them and what they need to know to help make those decisions without going to court. The same thing for your assets, right? If something happens to you or you're gone or you're away and you need something taken care of, they can't just go into the bank and say, hey, I know my kid's over 18 and all, but I can do things with their money, right? I mean, I can work with their accounts. No, can't happen. So if you're over 18, then you've already got a plan because the state has an option for you for when you pass away. But you also need to talk about what happens to you while you're alive, and that involves going to court if you don't actually do some planning yourself. So if you're over 18, you really should have a plan, and you should really update those things and keep it going. Even if you don't have a lot of assets, someone needs to be able to take care of you when you can't take care of yourself. Otherwise, the state's going to choose that person. So again, if you have any other kinds of questions about this, or if you want to take care of that and get a plan done for yourself, and you'd like for me to help you out, go to setestatemeeting.com. That's setestatemeeting.com, and you can set up a time to talk with me on the phone or in person for free.